My name is Sunshine Tarot. Sunshine if you're nasty. Timestamps in the description will be down below, as well as a link to request a reading. If you request a reading, it might take some time for me to get to it, and I might just not do it at all. It depends on the topic and if it's too controversial. And I'm going to be doing the reading on Harriet Tubman in honor of Women's History Month. Okay, and also I'm Black. Hey, so I just want to, I'm just very curious about her. Okay, so I'm gonna get to Marilyn Monroe. Okay, what is the energy surrounding Harriet Tubman right now? What is the energy surrounding Harriet Tubman right now? You can feel that magnetic pull towards you. I wish I could be there for you, but I don't feel ready. I want you to love me for who I am. And you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. Okay. What is... Sorry that the table's moving. My bad. All right. You have the most beautiful and purest heart. Okay. What is the energy surrounding Harriet Tubman right now? Okay, so first and foremost, her spirit is with her, what's that word? Her spirit is with her descendants. Some of these people don't even know who they are. They don't even know that they're descendants of her, or maybe they are. I don't know how far her generation stretches back. I know I did a little bit of research on her before this reading, and I saw that she had one daughter, and her daughter has grandkids. Harriet has grandkids. And so I don't know if the grandkids are still alive. I know the daughter has passed, but she's with her descendants. Her spirit is with her descendants. And some of these people, again, I still get the energy. Some of these people don't even know who they are. They don't even know that they're descendants of her, or they don't boast about that. Some of these people don't boast about being directly connected to Harriet Tubman. And she's letting them know, like, and it's fine. There's no problem with that. Her spirit doesn't have a problem with that. It's just she's letting them know that I'm here with you. I want you to love me for who I am. Exactly. Same energy still like applies. It's like some of her descendants, they're like, okay, I'm connected to her, but I don't want that to be my life. I don't want to capitalize off of that. And I do feel like they take pride in being her descendant. And this is not about them. This is about her specifically, but she's, making it clear that I'm with them. Whatever they're going through, I'm with you. And with this, I'm sorry. You're the best that has ever happened to me. I honestly feel like she's learning some things when it comes to the next phase of her life, her spirit. I feel like she's I'm getting like past life energy, or I'm getting like, I don't know, she may reincarnate, but to be honest with you, I don't really get that energy. I honestly feel like she's learning some valuable lessons on the other side when it comes to her life path. And just to make things clear, there's no such thing as heaven or hell. Heaven or hell is your condition here on earth. There's no such thing as heaven and hell. I'm sorry. And that may piss some of you off, but it's true. I'm actually going to do a part 2 reading for God. And I forgot to ask those heavy-hitting questions, such as, is there such thing as heaven or hell? I'm going to get to that. But she's learning how to she's learning some valuable lessons on the other side. And before she could do that, before she can reincarnate, she wants to do that first. I feel like, yeah, it's just still stressing like the same thing. It's like she's learning things on the other side. And she doesn't really want to tell me. She doesn't want to be specific. But I'm not really getting specifics, but her soul, something to do with her soul. I'm sorry, I'm moving the camera. But something to do with her soul is it's going through it's going through a period where it needs to get stronger, is what I'm hearing. All right, should I use the tarot? Should I use the tarot? I think I should. What was the energy surrounding Harriet Tubman before she died? What was the energy surrounding Harriet Tubman before she died? Ooh, y'all saw that? Three of Wands. Okay, so she may have been traveling, but she may not have been in her home state. I mean, like, she may not have she was on the go. And she was in an area where this could have been north from the United States, but honestly, like, she was on the go when she died. I don't want to speak too soon, but I honestly feel like her death caught her off guard. I don't think she knew she was going to die, or at least she didn't pay attention to that. Like, death didn't cross her mind in the time she was dying. She was on the go though. Like, honestly, she was honestly planning on going somewhere else. Like, she was planning a trip, because I see boats here. I don't know what she was doing exactly. Like, can you see? You don't see these little boats. I don't know exactly where she died, but it's like she was not at home. She was not in a place where it was familiar, or she was thinking about like going somewhere. Like, she was on a mission. Miss Girl was on a mission, and therefore that's why I don't get the energy that she knew she was gonna die, because it's like almost she was planning something in her head. And why would you plan something in your head? Why would you plan on leaving and going somewhere if you know you're gonna die? You get what I'm saying? Okay. Strength card. Oh, y'all, she was tired. She was tired. Like, she knew she was, getting old. And don't get me wrong, she wasn't a fool. Like, she didn't feel like she was invincible. She was tired, y'all. Like, but she kept going. She kept going. She was very driven by people need me. There's still things that I have to do. There's still things that I have to do. And a part of her wanted to be a part of history. Again, with this, you have the purest heart. She did. She really did. And I don't want to say like she did it just to be a part of history, but no, she really did it because she wanted to. But I honestly feel like she was reaping the benefits of being such a hero while she was alive, that she was like, you know what, people are counting on me now. I have to do more. There's more that I have to do. And that's what kept her going. She was tired, y'all. And I heard that she died from pneumonia. And I read that she died of pneumonia. And honestly, I do feel like something was going on with her body, or, she was very tired. I'm getting tired. I was tired. She knew she was getting older and that she didn't really have no much time left. She wasn't stupid, but at the same time, like, I feel like her death did take her by surprise. I'm hearing, I didn't expect it to come so soon. I didn't expect it to come so soon. I think my nose is itching. Jesus. She died at 91, right? That's a long time to be alive. think she's here, y'all. She's quiet too. She don't say much. At least she doesn't say much to me. Like she is helping me out with the spread. You know, articulating myself, but you know, she doesn't really say much that's not she doesn't say unnecessary words. That's what I should say. Very straightforward, direct, to the point. She said I'm old. I'm old. I get it, girl. I get it. What else? What is the energy surrounding Harriet before she died? I have pieces. What? What was the energy surrounding Harriet Tubman before she died? Damn it. I'm like so clumsy, y'all. Hey, forgive me. The Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Did you have a business partner, Miss Girl? Miss Ma'am? Because the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles came out side by side. I'm hearing that we wanted different things. That's what she said. We wanted different things. So I'm guessing a yes. She had some sort of business partner here. And she said we wanted different things. Hold on. Let me clarify the High Priestess. Because the High Priestess had me in a chokehold right about now. Eight of Pentacles. Oh. Harriet. Oh. Okay, so here's the thing. All right. Okay, I feel like she was in some sort of business with someone, and they did want different things. And what she wanted to do was, she wanted to do more. She wanted to expand beyond fraying people, and she honestly wanted to expose, like, she wanted to do charity, something to do with like organizations here. I feel like she might have been a contributor to an organization. I'm hearing NAACP. Really? I could be wrong, y'all. I'm just a crazy old tarot reader. Okay, but I have to do research on that. See if I'm not crazy. But there is a possibility I am. I'm joking. I'm joking. But she was either a contributor to the organization, and she wanted to expand beyond that. She wanted to either create her own organization, or she wanted to expose some sort of government here. Or she may have wanted to expose the NAACP, that organization itself. And she needed help. She needed help to do it from this King of Pentacles here. But this King of Pentacles was too scared. He didn't want to do it. He was all talk and no bite. Wait. Is that the correct saying? He was all talk, no bite. Yeah, Harriet, we can do this, we'll do that. I'll help you with this, I'll help you with that. And so when it was time to take action, where was he? And she was focused on establishing a solid foundation for Black African Americans. Because she realized the root of the problem when it came to the segregation, and when it came to the enslavement. She realized the root of the problem. What was that? Oh, she said we are the problem. Oh, sorry, y'all. I keep shaking it. She said we are the problem. What do you mean by that? Oh, she's saying oh, okay. She's saying Black people didn't want to be free. Most of them didn't. They were too scared. She said not to mention they sold each other into slavery. She's like, and this is, oh, she's saying this is a pattern that I had to realize. That's why she's saying she had to, I lost it. I'm sorry, Harriet, I lost it. That's why on the other side, she's realizing, like, she's learning. Hold on, girl, I'm sorry, I lost it. She's saying that's what I didn't get in my waking life, that we were the problem. And that's my next question too. I was asking her, like, did you really kill people that did not want to escape in fear of them telling on you for freeing them? She's saying yes. And she's saying that's what I did not get. She was like, you can't save anyone that doesn't want to be saved. Shit. Well. And she's saying, I didn't realize that until I died. She's saying I can't take everyone along on the top with me. Like, she's saying I have to use my discernment. I have to vet. That's what she's saying. I have to vet who's with me and who's not, because not all skin folk are kin folk, is what she's saying. And this isn't funny. And she's saying that's what I'm learning. That's what I was learning. That's what I'm learning. That's what my soul is learning on the other side. And she's saying I need to learn this to make my soul stronger, to at least reincarnate with that sort of discernment, to make some real change. She's hell-bent on actually making the change that she wanted to make while she was alive in this day and age. And her energy is kind of washing over some black, I'm getting her descendants, her family. But her family doesn't want to come out and say, oh, I'm related to this person. I guess in fear of looking like an opportunist. Where's the Page of Pentacles that I had? That's why the Page of Pentacles is in the back of the deck. There's very Aquarian, New Age sort of energy washing over her descendants. She's using her descendants to pass over some sort of message. She's like, they'll listen to you because you're my descendant. With the Page of Pentacles here. Child. Wow. Yeah, this person that she needed help from, and this person looked like she was, it's a male. It's a fucking male. And of course, men, even black men, had more fucking rights than a black female. Even though they're both black, men already have male privilege. And I guess she was coming up in a time where women couldn't necessarily do much. Couldn't put organizations in their name. Women, by this time, when she was alive before she died, women weren't even allowed to vote. And so she couldn't really do much. She needed this man here. Or at least she needed the help of an organization. It's either a man or an organization or both. A man that's a part of this organization. And I heard the AACP. The NAACP. Was she in correlation with the NAACP? I have to Google. I could be wrong, to be honest. But listen, the gift is undeniable. I know most of the time I know what the fuck I be talking about. Actually, all the time. It's just sometimes I doubt myself. And then when I do my research, I be like, so I was right. Like, I'm not crazy. Speaking of which, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. All right. What's the rest of the questions? How was slavery like for you? How was it like, if you want to tell me? My ear is hot. Like, Jesus. How was slavery like for you, Harriet? If you want to tell me. Harriet liked being by herself. She liked being by herself. She was quiet too. When she was planning revenge, she was quiet, girl. She was a quiet planner. And she needed to be alone to plan. What is like being slave? Being, I don't want to call you a slave. I feel like that's very disrespectful. What should I say? Okay. We have too many dragons with number 7. I know she died on March 10. It's coming back full circle. I'm going to upload this reading hopefully before then. We have 46, trouble. We have 44, gift revealed. Okay, so she had a supernatural being must have came to her. I want to say God. She said God. Or she realized a life path during this time. And that's what kind of led her to start freeing people, start mustering up the courage to free people. Because that was actually one question of mine. I was like, she probably read my questions. Because I do feel like she's on this side of me. Because this whole side right here is warm. Whereas this side right here is not that warm. Cello. Why am I singing that? Let me stop. All right. And then we have 19, the balancing act. See, and in all these cards, there's women that are by themselves with a supernatural being here. Oh, she loved talking to God. She loved talking to God. That's where she got her courage and what she needed to do. And anytime she got a genius idea, she would thank God. She loved being by herself to think. I'm hearing, she said some of the best ideas came when I was by myself. I know that's right. And then we have 33, fire dance. What's her zodiac sign? Is she a fire sign? Honestly, I feel like she might be a Leo moon. A Leo moon. She might be a Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo north node. Something, she has Leo somewhere prominent in her chart. I honestly feel that. I do. And then we have something wild. I feel like she made her own clothes as well. Or, I'm paying attention to how these clothes are so, rugged. That may have been her attire until she, had this wake-up call and started putting more effort into her attire when she could. Well, there's so many dragons here. Like I said before, she felt like something came to her. And something probably did come to her. She felt like something came to her and talked some sense into her and just said, look, like, this is who you are. And you're meant to do this, this, and that. And that drove her. That gave her the courage to, do this. And it's like, again, she liked being by herself. She liked being by herself, and she was always kept busy. I'm saying, yes, she was in the field, and she wore dark clothing. She always wore dark clothing. I'm saying that. And I think she graduated to pants. She graduated to pants, or she would sometimes wear pants when she became free, and it was a statement. When she wore pants, it was like some sort of statement. She's saying she wore pants to, it was like, okay, she wore pants because it felt like a physical manifestation of authority that she felt like she could not have as a woman in that time. I guess it wasn't common for women to wear pants, and sometimes she wore pants. Maybe not all, maybe not like in public, but I don't know, when she was at home by herself or something, she wore pants just to feel the physical manifestation of power. Because it's like a being came to her. A being came to her and says, you're a powerful ass woman. But she grew up in a time where the world was constantly telling her that she wasn't, because she was a woman, because she had X chromosomes. Jesus. My nose is itching. You know, I was on court. No, that's disrespectful. I'm sorry. I was about to I was about to rant. But yeah. And she was always busy though. They always kept her busy, or at least she preferred to be busy. She was in the fields for a short time, and then she became in the home. I mean, she worked in the home, and she worked in the home because they noticed how quiet she was and how stoic she was. And I just heard studious. She read when she wasn't supposed to. She kept it hidden too. Is she a Scorpio? She may have Scorpio in her chart as well. It's like she was very quiet, and she had like this aura around her, this magnetic aura around her. And even when she wasn't saying nothing, in a crowd full of people, she was noticed because her presence was so loud. It's warm. I feel it. Her presence is warm. With trouble. Like I said before, I honestly feel like she would obey like up front, but she would kind of do sneaky stuff like behind the scenes. Like I said, I feel like she read when she wasn't supposed to. She obeyed, but she didn't obey. You get what I'm saying? And obviously, because she literally escaped and took other people with her. And also, what else? Hold on. When's March 10th? A Sunday. This demon with the one eye has mom tattooed on. And Harriet also must have really had a close connection with her mother. Honestly, her mother was her safe haven. And then her mom died, because if her mom died, that broke her, and that honestly made her start to rebel. With gift revealed, like I said before, some being came to her, or it was either like a sign from something, like an animal or something, that came to her and whispered in her ear, like, hey, like, you're not meant to just stay here. You're meant to do something like powerful. You're meant to evoke change. And again, this happened when she was by herself. She just had, I don't know, it was like a realization or a thought or something that just made her realize, like, this is what I'm meant to do. And I'm not happy here. I'm not happy here. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel like this is where I belong, because who's to say that someone is superior than me? Like, what? I'm a human being. And it came in the form of realization. I don't know, something supernatural visited her, an angel or something, and kind of invoked this fire within her with the balancing act. But it took some planning. It took some time to plan, okay? And she was she's patient too. When she said it depends when it comes to certain things. But when it comes to this, especially planning something big, such as an exit from slavery, it took some time to plan her exit. And at first, when she got the idea, she got so excited too. She was like, "I'm gonna take Ray Ray. I'm gonna take Mom. I'm gonna take Yolanda. I'm gonna take Melanda." You know. And she's like, and then again, when she started putting this plan into action, she realized she couldn't take everybody. And even then, right before she died, and when her soul transitioned over, she realized, like, not everybody don't want to be saved, and she didn't realize that until it took her to pass in order for her to realize that. with this fire dance, like I said, she might be a Leo somewhere in her chart. I'm gonna pull cards of these to clarify. And also we have the something wild. Like I said before, this is the wilderness. This is her running, and it took her to travel by herself in order to figure out. She had to put her plan into action. And honestly, with this energy, I feel like she's very much so abused, verbally abused. Okay, and this honestly, it hurt her. You know, sometimes this stuff got to her, and then again, it takes her a little bit to realize, like, it takes her to gain momentum. It takes her a little time to gain momentum. Again, if you like take a whole bunch of verbal abuse and physical abuse, and you expect it at this point, she's like, okay, I need to develop some tough skin so that when the next time comes around, it won't hurt me as much as it does. Again, very quiet, loud presence, very stoic thinker, loves solitude. Can you clarify too many dragons? I'm sorry, I keep shaking. Can you clarify too many dragons? Five of Pentacles and the Death card. Again, didn't I say she might be a Scorpio or somewhere in her chart Scorpio? Do I get it's her sun sign? I don't know. But she may have Scorpio somewhere in her chart. It may be her sun sign. I'm not sure. Let me straighten these up. My bad. Do y'all want personal readings like, oh, when will I meet my future spouse and stuff like that? I'm not really interested in doing those types of readings, to be honest with you. I'm gonna just keep it a stack. But, you know. Because honestly, it just feels like false hope. All right, before I put it, oh, okay, keep pulling. You can play 5 dragons. All right. Yeah, like I said, she was busy. She was kept busy outside the home, but I honestly feel like she transitioned to inside the home, and she was a cook. She cooked, she cleaned, doing lots of things with her hands. This is what I'm saying. But I honestly feel like it was mostly cooking and cleaning, to be honest with you. Those two things with the 2 of Pentacles here. And she went from outside to the home. But I honestly feel like there was a spiritual shift in her, in how she thinks, and how she thought. Oh, she was like always in her head. Like she was just always in her head. Honestly, I feel like strong air energy coming from her, maybe fire energy, and also Pisces energy. And because she likes being outside too. Most of her thinking was outside. And when she transitioned from the fields to the home, she no longer had as much time as she used to just think. Okay, like honestly, just be absent-minded. Like pick something from, like, do whatever outside activities that she had to do, and whatever outside activities that she did, she was able to do it aimlessly. Like, say if she was picking flowers, she was able to do that without having to think too much. But when it came time when she was, you know, inside the house, and I honestly feel like she was too quiet for them. So they put her inside the house to keep a close eye on her, because like I said, it's like she had a loud presence. It's like even when she tried to go unnoticed, she couldn't. I honestly very much think she was like a star seed or something. Like she was very special, very special. With this gift revealed here, like that just makes sense. She was very special. Her soul was meant to do something very special in her lifetime. And they're like, this woman too quiet. Like, we need to keep a close eye on her. But how she thought, how she would normally think, how ideas came to her, was disrupted when she was moved into house duties. King 3546 trouble. Temperance. The King of Swords. Like I said, very direct woman. And again, she didn't have to say too much. Like, honestly, like, if you was in a roast battle with Harriet, like, she could just say one little thing and I'll, like, fuck you up. That'll fuck you up. She didn't have to say too much. I think Mercury in Scorpio. She might have had a Mercury in Scorpio. Or an air sign in Scorpio. Maybe Sagittarius, too. This is, the Temperance card is Sagittarius. King clear up 5 of 4. Gift reveal. Didn't I say, well, the Knight of Cups talks about an offer, but didn't I say something came to her? And I honestly want to say it was a supernatural being or something. She may have had a dream or something came to her and told her what she was meant to do in this lifetime. And that gave her the courage to exercise a plan to escape. And it almost as if whatever came to her reasoned with her, like rationalized her experience. She was like, okay, whatever came to her was like, okay, you're not happy? You think that this is wrong? What are you going to do about it? She says she likes me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like you too. I like you too. I really do. Very inspiring. I want to be like you when I grow up. Ooh, the devil. Okay. Yeah, she was religious. And she said her I don't want to call them her handlers is the devil. She's saying Satan is your family. Satan is like people who have negative bad energy. That's Satan. She's like there's no separate entity for Satan. She's like the people that hold you captive, the people that held me captive, that's Satan. That's the devil. But yeah, but I honestly feel like, yes, the world card is like whatever visited her, they say you're meant to change the world. But then I do feel like she had a period of how. And that's when the planning came in. Oh, this is so inspiring. Wow. This is so inspiring. I'm glad I done a reading on here because can you put it on the balancing act? The 7 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. I see a wedding here. Some sort of wedding. Was she married? Or was she engaged? Or this honestly could be friends energy here. There's a lot of things going on here. Thank you. I just realized the 7 of Cups here. There's a lot of things going on when it comes to this 4 of Wands. I honestly feel like, oh, okay. Thank you, Harriet. She's like, people were getting comfortable. She's saying, I was comfortable too. People were getting married and shit. That's what really set her off. She's like, are y'all really getting married and we're being held captive? She said people were getting too comfortable. And she was looking at all these people around her. And so then when she was in this solitude and she was thinking, she was like, okay, like, am I crazy? Because everybody getting all cozy and shit. Like, am I crazy for wanting to leave this place? For not wanting to be here? Am I crazy? And she had to reason with herself. She's like, okay, well, I had this vision or dream or whatever. I had this realization that God or the supernatural being came to me. Oh, she's saying that I thought it was God at first. She's saying, but it was something else. It was a supernatural being, but she's saying she's saying she labeled it as God. And she's saying, but yeah, this God came to me. But then I see people around me, my family and shit, people are getting comfortable. It's like, am I crazy for wanting to leave? But then she took action. Oh, I'm clumsy. She took action. Fire dance. Being clear from the fire dance. Yeah, like I said, she took action. And she started out as the page. The page is the most youngest suit. I mean, the youngest archetype in the page. I mean, the pinnacle suit. And she started out as the page. She started out alone, okay? She had this big goal, this huge goal of freedom. But she started out as the page of pentacles and later had to work her way up to the queen. She's saying, but I knew I was a queen because they told me. She's saying, but how did I? She had to take action. Interesting. Woo. I already asked this, but yeah, she's saying, I had a supernatural experience. My next question was, how did she muster up the courage to help others? I had a supernatural experience. I had a realization, and I put a plan together and I had to put it in action. She's saying, I know this is weird, but the angel spoke life into me. That's what she said. Did you really kill slaves that did not want to be free, like did not obey your orders when you were freeing them? Did you really kill captives that were not? Huh? Did you really kill captives? Did you really unalive captives that did not obey your instructions on how to be free? Okay, she believed in karma, retribution, karma, retribution is what she believed in. She believed in karma, y'all. Or she may not have called it karma back then. She's saying God is going to get them. Is what she felt like. And she believed that she believed she was protected. Amen. Amen. Love that for her. Did she? I'm seeing select few. I'm hearing people that I knew were going to tell. But some people just agreed, like, I'm not going to say nothing. Like, yeah, some people, yes. And some people ended up, I'm hearing she set traps in place. She set traps in place. Okay, so she built a route. She set traps in place if people were on their way back. She set traps in place to where they just get killed like themselves. Like they accidentally, I don't know, step on a shard of glass or something, fall, and then clap. You get what I'm saying? So it's like she set traps in place is what I'm getting. On their journey back to the plantation. Oh my gosh, I love her. I really do. Like, she's so smart. She's really smart. But did she her own hands? No. Mm-mm. I don't get that at all. How do you feel about your biopic? Do I call it a biopic? How do you feel about the movie that they made about you? How do you feel about the movie that they made about you, Harriet? It's cute. How do you feel about the movie that they made about you? Oh, one more. She's saying, yeah, okay. She's saying she's happy that she's getting her flowers, basically. She likes that her story is being told, but she wish she was here to experience getting her flowers. She wish she was here to experience it. But she's saying, I heard I came a hell of a long way. I'm hearing I came a hell of a long way. But she wish she could, get her flowers in person. She wish she was here to experience it. Also, I don't know, there's some energies that I've been here. Are you saying? I forgot how the movie ended. I watched that movie a long time ago. Oh, she's also pointing out it was a musical. And also something with the actor that played her. What's wrong with the actor that played her? She's saying it's not that anything is wrong. She's like, it was significant. She was like, they actually, it has something to do with the actor's nationality. Something about her having to change her accent to play an American black woman. Oh, she said she wasn't American. She said she wasn't American. Well, okay, Harriet, I'm sorry. There was something significant with the actor. She feels like there was malicious intent when it came to not casting a American black woman with a regular accent. She's saying a woman that talks normal. That's her words. That's her words. She's saying a woman that talks normal. Because honestly, I feel like she's present on the set. She's present on the set, and she's really grateful for the actor's dedication to getting the role right. She really is. She's saying, but she can care less about whether this woman is English or not. She can care less about that. But she's saying there was malicious intent behind specifically casting a woman with an English accent. That's what she's saying. I really appreciate you coming, okay? I'm not gonna waste any more of your time. I'm not gonna, thank you so much for coming on here and allowing me to channel you and answering my questions. I really appreciate it. And I'm very inspired by you. Honestly, it's been I will be sending you on your way, Miss Girl. Okay? So, humbly, nicely, please go back to where you came from. Thank you so much. Y'all, you know what's crazy? I feel lighter on my other side. It feels like so much air is coming through on my left side. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys. Well, I hope you smile whenever you see